Hello, welcome to self-care and self-love. So, so important for our well-being and our mindset. Take a moment to just breathe. Allow yourself to be yourself and just take this moment for you because you are really important. So, here are some lots and lots of different words here that could describe you. And be bold, go there with yourself, praise yourself. And if you're stuck on this one, it could be, what would a friend say about you? Okay. Or what would you like to be perceived as? So are you kind? Are you generous? Are you hardworking? Are you honest? Are you flexible? Are you open-minded? Write as many as you can, because the minute we start telling ourselves and feeding ourselves that care, it goes into our brains and our minds and we start showing up for it. What would you like to be more of if this is something that's troubling for you? And then what three words best describe me? So again, a lot of people naturally go to one. And if you are stuck, like I said, what would a friend say about you? Think about your day. What have you done for somebody? Have you, given them time? That could mean you're patient. Have you made them, made them a drink when they were thirsty? So maybe that shows that you are really caring and you have initiative because you recognize things in others. So just really think about your day and what characteristics that shows for people, that shows for you. And if there's an emotion that you want to feel more or experience more, do you want to feel more calmness? Do you want to feel more tranquility? Do you want to feel more peace? Do you want to feel more stillness? Do you want to feel more courageous? Do you want to feel more positive? And finally, what do you like about yourself? And really be honest with yourself and go there. And if it's something that you're thinking, I'm not really sure, what would you like to be? What is it, is there three emotions or three characteristics that you like to be? And chances are you probably are those things already. And then who's your role models? This is a really good one, because if you're often stuck and you're thinking, who do I, what do I like about myself? Think of a role model. So for me, I'd say like Beyonce. I really love her. And, I dig into my inner bee when I'm feeling like, oh, I can't do this. Who are your role models? I love her because she's really courageous. And I feel at times when I don't feel as courageous, Beyonce's the one that I'm just like, yeah, go for it. She's all for women, speak your truth. So there's the things that are about your self-love, and have a pen and piece of paper and go there with yourself. And I'm going to send you a sheet on, this is called the Myers Briggs Personality Test, and these often indicators about how you are as a person. And when you have this test, it's free to do as well, it's free, it's online. When you do this test, it just shows you who you are as a person and then what you might be drawn to. So for me, I've done it. I'm INFJ, which means I'm an introvert. I'm an intuitive person. I'm a feeler. I'm a judger. That doesn't mean I'm judgmental of people. It means I tend to be really organized and I like to stick to plans that are really comfortable. I'm a bit of an introvert, so I need time for myself to be myself. Intuitive. N is the intuitive, so I have to focus on, the big picture. I'm a very big visionary person, so I like being around creative people. I love being in my space and making plans. F, I'm a feeler. I'm quite sensitive as well. I love to be, in tune with my feelings. I love being with my clients and their feelings. So the reason we do this is the more we know ourselves, we can then start looking for those traits in others. And when the test comes back, you'll think, oh, actually, I didn't realize I was maybe, a thinker. Actually, I need to be around with someone who likes to think, so we can have conversations about thoughts. And then, when you're meeting someone, then especially if you're in a, looking for a relationship, you can think, well, actually, they're not much of a thinker and they don't align with me. So you could quickly make that decision whether they're right for you or their values align with yours. And again, if you're somebody who's organized, you meet someone then who's disorganized, you'd be like, well, actually, do you know what? Maybe they're not for me, or I can support that because it's not really a priority. My priority is feeling. So actually, they really go there, but I notice they're not really organized, and that's okay. I can help them. So this is just an indicator about your personality and how, when you know yourself more, where what things sit with you, what things you like, and things about your character. You can maybe just start looking for those in yourself. Or you might want the opposite. If you're a feeler, maybe you don't want someone who's really emotional, because you might both be down together, if you're both like, oh. Or if you're a feeler, you can take things on with for people and support them in that way in terms of friendships and things. You might be a good friend if they're going through a hard time. Obviously, manage yourself if they're draining you. But this just gives you an indicator of what your priorities are. And then hopefully you can match yourself, and you'll notice those traits in others that'll help you be around people and set those healthier boundaries. So I'm going to send you this as well. And thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Be kind to yourself always. You're doing awesome. You're doing the best you can. And you are more than enough. Have a Have a good day. Bye for now.